Welcome back to round 2 of the Common Ground Cup number 4. I am joined in the booth this time by not Cameron, but by our beautiful Mr. Matthew Silly Sentilles.
Hello. Oh my gosh, they have it in the name too.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Good
Why would we
night. Not? Oh, ooh. Mysterious apparition. Hello.
So thank you for everyone for joining us again for round number 2 of the Common Ground Cup. I have some fun graphics to display for everyone.
Graphics.
We have the metagame breakdown for the tournament.
All right.
And it turns out my incentive for people to play in this tournament did come to fruition.
Yeah, a little bit of hand of influence from Hippo here on the most played deck, perhaps.
I believe that to be the case. Also, I think it did have a pretty solid run at Get-In that might have something also to do with it. So you're seeing, 9 copies of White Weenie is the number 1 played deck in the room. That's exciting for me.
Which is, that's
that's exciting for me.
That's so good. It's also a great decision into the number 2 deck being Rally.
Yeah. No, none of these are particularly unusual suspects that you wouldn't find in any random tournament. These are all great choices, I think, for anybody choosing to play them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we have a bunch of extra decks as well. We have copies of like Jund, Blue Black Fae, Elves, Spy, Grixis, Jeskai, Blue Terror.
Yeah. Seeing Blue Black Fae be number 3 is like, talk about a deck that's, coming to prominence recently. A lot of people out there. I mean, it looks very good.
I agree.
Every time I see it.
No, it looks fantastic. And then we have a bunch of singleton of decks that look really sweet to me. Like specifically, like there's one we have on camera, feature match this round. It's going to be the Abzan Lifegain combo.
Yeah.
So for those who may not have seen, you probably or may have over in the combo community over in Giorgio Combo, championing this infinite Lifegain combo deck. Are you familiar with how this works at all?
Not even remotely.
Oh, this is
Please explain it to me.
This is going to be a really fun one. So the idea is that you have any of the Encore that allow you to target infinitely for free, and it increases toughness on these creatures. You target yourself with a Devour Flesh after you've made your creature infinitely sized on toughness.
Okay.
And so you just gain infinite life.
And then what?
Hopefully your opponent concedes.
Channel
to
Fireball?
That. Hopefully your opponent concedes to it, number 1, and your chance is to usually to deck them out. I think
sure.
They actually play a copy of Ballistrid Spy, I believe, in the deck. Or some of them do, some of them have not.
So you win the decking race?
Yes, essentially you win the decking race by just like, I have infinite life gain plus.
That's really funny.
You out first.
I got you. And what is the green doing in here?
It's just facilitating. Actually, that's a good question. I think it's just for the lands.
Okay.
It may also be call damage control.
Oh, very nice.
But it looks like our players have started.
Marvel. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
all right.
We have Bobby on the Abzan Lifegain combo and Houston on Jeskai Ephemerate.
All right, so that is going to be a white-black gate to start. Is that right?
That appears to be what that is.
All right, and then Plains go. What is Houston playing again?
Jeskai Ephemerate.
Yes.
Playing all these beautiful snowlands.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So how do you feel about the matchup just right now, just seeing the deck list?
You have the opportunity to go off pretty quickly in this Lifegain combo deck. Yeah, I'm just going to pull up their deck list.
We have a reader. You too.
You're not going to know most of what these cards do, I have to imagine.
Yeah, that would be great. They have played what appears to be a white creature.
It is. I believe that is
Houston
Spiritualist, I believe.
All right.
Let's do this.
Spirit.
I did not spell that right. There's no way. But this is one of the Lifegain cards. There it is. Whenever a cleric you control becomes the target of a spell or ability,
gotcha.
It gets +2/+2.
Okay. So this is going to be one of our 3, one piece of our 3-card combo. This plus the Nomads on core to infinitely pump its toughness, and then the Devour Flesh to gain a bunch of life.
Correct.
All right, I'm with you so far.
Hell yeah, we love that.
Houston doing some classic control land go.
Make sure we hit our land drops. And the cool thing about this spirits, this Lifegain combo deck is it gets to play the Gates package as a backup plan.
Yeah, there are a lot of Gates.
There it is. There's two.
There's the Nomads. So we could have it right here, right?
If there's a Devour Flesh
taps out for something, then Bobby could say, "All right, make my make my Daru Spiritualist infinitely large, and then sack it to the Devour Flesh.
Yep, there's your Nomads Encore. For those who are not familiar, these aren't the most popular cards, but they're.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's see.
They have
I think I see it. Yep, doing the thing. There's the Devour Flash in response to the Bender's Water Skin, so Houston cannot interact unless there's a sneaky foil in hand.
I don't imagine that they're playing foil. Yeah, so the idea is that now the Devour Flash for not the most popular card. This makes target player sacrifice a creature, and they gain life equal to its toughness.
Not usually used to target yourself.
Nope, but it is in this deck.
This was saw some standard play, if I recall.
Yes, it did. It was all playing like the Black Devotion decks and some of the control decks at the time.
Very nice.
Yeah, we're just gonna pack it. We're just gonna pack it up immediately.
Scoop it up.
I mean, he has no realistic way other than decking, but he's gonna draw more. He's gonna draw more cards than his opponent. So.
Even just the fact that Houston was on the draw and land cycled, so they're 2 cards deeper into their deck, they will deck faster. And Jeskai Ephemerate is not capable of dealing infinite damage.
All right, now let's see. Yes, that's a Bobby win on the Lifegain combo deck.
Yeah, wow.
That was very quick.
Very impressive.
All right, so taking a look at the sideboard, over on Bobby's side, we have 4 copies of Fairy Macabre, 3 Ephemeral Shields, 2 Orm's Cure, 3 Snuff Out, and 1 Mogus's Favor. You have no idea what most of this is.
I've heard of Fairy Macabre.
And a Snuff Out, probably.
And a Snuff Out.
Okay, so Ephemeral Shields is 1 and a white. Actually, we'll pull it up on stream for everybody.
That would be great.
Yes. But it is a Convoke spell from M15, I believe, is what the original set.
All right, putting Hippo's typography skills to the test today.
I can't spell. This is a problem for everyone.
E-R.
There we go. We did it.
Okay. So instant speed protection.
This is going to come up in this match because this is just
this
is one of your protections. You also play a main deck protection spell. I believe. It's some card from the original Innistrad block.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Original Innistrad. I don't know. Another like white protection spell.
Yeah, this is. Or no, it's green. The one in the main deck is green.
Okay. All right, but yeah, this will be really good here. Presumably, Houston's primary points of interaction are going to be Screds, so this is a potentially 0 mana response to Scred to protect your combo. Will look very nice. Mogus's Favor, probably not.
No, this is actually really cool though. I've never seen this card been played really.
Yeah. Very some sick like rally tech. Just start chewing through all their 1 toughness creatures.
And what was the last card?
Something else. Yeah, definitely no Snuff Out, no Fairy Macabre. Orm's Cure. I've heard of Orm's Chant, but not their Cure.
I'm a big fan of the Cure. All right, so say it's this one's these are some of the most old cards I've ever non-played cards I've ever seen.
Mercadian Masks banger here.
Yeah,
print the next 4 damage to the target creature or player. Okay, again another potential free point of interaction that Bobby could be bringing in here because it will protect against damage-based removal,
which is what a lot of this Jeskai deck is. So
yeah. What about Houston's sideboard?
Right.
Anything? I hope I know more of what these cards are.
I imagine that you probably will. All right, on this side, we have a copy of Goliath Paladin. That's the initiative creature. We have a copy of Blue Blast, and 4 copies of Hydroblast, 3 copies of Pyroblast, 2 Steel Sabotage, 2 Torch the Tower, and 1 Breath Weapon.
Yeah, so none of those blasts are going to do anything. Not too often you run up against Abzan, but that is kind of funny.
Yeah, no, we have a couple copies of Torch the Tower. Those are probably going to be good in the early game.
Yeah.
You just need like enough points of interaction early as possible.
Sure.
To get rid of, to really stop them.
What do you think about this
combo?
Breath Weapon? Yay or nay? Probably yay.
I was thinking more on the nay end because you just have a bunch of damage-based protection in the deck as well. So it just doesn't seem as good, but you may probably bring it in. It's just another removal spell.
Yeah, if you're only bringing in 2 Torch, I imagine you can find room for it. More of a, hey, there's some stuff that I want to take out. Well, I guess Dispel answers the Devour Flesh Thraben Charm, maybe not so much, because it takes a while before it can interact with creatures.
And it's still a damage-based removal spell, and it requires you to have creatures in play, too.
Yeah, Union and Third Path, not really what you're
your life
in.
total doesn't really matter a ton here.
Yeah, so maybe you can find... I imagine those are some pretty straightforward cuts, unless there's maybe some graveyard tech we're going to see out of the Abzan deck, but I don't believe so.
Let you get a little preview of the actual... or not preview, but the actual deck list. So
there we go.
Actually what's going... Sheltering Word is the green card that I was talking about, by the way.
Oh, very nice. What do you think it is?
Sheltering Word is the protection spell.
Yeah. No, the word.
Oh, Sheltering Word? Oh, I have no idea what their Sheltering Word may be. But yeah, so the idea is you get either like a Task Forced or a Daru Spiritualist into play, and then you have Spirit Encore and Nomad's Encore to trigger them infinitely.
Yeah.
Alongside the Devour Flesh to gain your infinite life. And then, you have the it's not even actually a Gates deck. It just plays the Gates as like...
Oh, for fixing?
For fixing.
Oh, very nice.
Love that.
All right.
And we're not... They are playing the one Spy.
Yeah.
So
you can make sure you win the decking race.
And you have the Saga Wildling to make sure you for sure win the decking race.
Oh, yeah.
Love
not losing the Gardens today.
That's some Jund nonsense if I've ever seen it.
Uh-huh. All right. It looks like Bobby kept 7, and Houston is going down to 6.
Copies of Main Deck Duress is fantastic here.
I mean, when you're trying to assemble a creature combo, being able to check your opponent's hand and see what might be lurking around there is very nice. So, 4 Main Deck Duress. Also gets you a lot of equity against other random decks that are very weak to something like that. Duress is a very common sideboard card that comes in way more matchups than you might think. So being able to play a deck that can leverage it main deck is quite powerful. Nope. Okay. So there's Houston going down to 5 now. Some tough hands, it looks like. What do you think? Well, on Bobby's side, I imagine what you're looking for is pretty straightforward. It's the cards that win you the game immediately.
Those are great.
Yes. What do you think Houston is looking for now in an opening hand?
He just wants to find like really small points, like the initial points of interaction to be able to, those removal spells like the Torsion Tower Lightning or Screds and those things of that guild, to make sure that you don't just like fall behind one, because then you don't want to just lose to the combo on the table.
Right.
So your deck is a pile of interaction. That's all your deck is.
Right.
And then eventually you close the game.
All right.
With as presumably a memory mystic or something.
Whatever you feel like.
Yeah. At some point it doesn't really matter. You just need to find some way to close the game.
Yeah. All right. Houston has found a hand that they like.
Sweet.
Yeah, these 5-card hands are tough. You're just like, why can't I keep all of these?
Yeah, it's pretty rough, especially when you're, like, say, you're a Scred deck. You want to keep all your lands in your hand, too, to make sure you can go up the curve appropriately.
Yeah. How all in do you think Bobby is on this combo? Like, as a counterpoint, Spy is trying to do a combo that kills you out of nowhere, but they also have a pretty reliable backup plan. Do you think that Bobby's like, well, if my combo doesn't work, I just got to try assemble it again, or am I going to try and do something else?
That's kind of what the deck does. But you can just play this. Like, there's mid-range like game plan, so you still have like the Sagu Wildlings and the Ballasted Spies. Like, it's just like big, interesting threats that can close the game.
Sure.
And you also have like a ton of protection. Like, you have so much. You have 4 Duress and 4 Sheltering Words just in the main deck, and then you have some of those sideboard options, like we're talking about, like the Shields and the Orm's Cures as well.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what else was a creature deck that played a lot of protection spells?
Was it
Brood-Scale? Yes. What are the running odds that in 6 months it's just Abzan Devour Flesh combos world, and we're just all living in it?
That is a world we can cross that bridge when we get there.
All right. A couple land drops for both players. Again, Houston cycling a Lorien Revealed on turn 2.
Yeah, we're just gonna Lambus.
Lambus. Now there's a card.
Do you know what it does?
What does it do?
It shuffles in.
It shuffles in. Man, there's a lot of anti-decking measures.
There are many.
Although, to be fair, I suppose Lambus doesn't actually prevent you from decking because it draws you a card. But gives you a lot of good card selection, and main deck life gain, very good against these red decks.
Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons to play this play against a bunch of these like fair creature decks.
Yeah.
It's just like most of them can't beat infinite life gain.
Yeah. And Houston now has a turn 3 Bender's Waterskin again, looking a lot better now that Bobby is not threatening a turn 3 combo win. This is a card that the Ephemerate deck kind of uniquely positioned to leverage the mana it gets on both players' turns, being able to maybe cantrip on your turn and then untap it and hold up interaction on your opponent's turn. And yeah, there's another one. It's a little wonky. You have to, but effectively, if you can tap it on both players' turns, it's 3 mana for, I would say Soul Ring is an appropriate comparison. 2 mana a turn. As Bobby is fetching a land. A lot of land drops, a lot of setting up on both players' sides so far, which you may think,
actually, the double water skins actually gives him a lot of flexibility.
Yeah.
That's really sweet, actually.
Yeah, because now you can, represent Counterspell. Is very good here. Although I do not believe a Spell Bomb is going to eat one.
Yes, for those asking, after I believe is round 3 or 2 or 3, I believe we are going to start firing off 8-man Winnaboxes.
Sweet. Oh, there we go. Cycling a landscape, man. Landscape's so good. And notably, holding it in hand, not playing it out last turn when they played just another water skin to be able to cycle it, which presumably tells me Houston is looking for some action. Bobby,
man,
more fetching.
All right, we have a spell bomb. It's just gonna kind of chill there.
Yeah, and I believe this is the end of Houston's turn.
So it can stop all these future potential Archaeomancer shenanigans.
Here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, this is the
Fanatical Offering, sacking Lembus.
This is
shuffling it in.
This is your realm. Yes,
Fanatical Offering, a card I have cast quite a bit. Very good. Kind of goes infinite itself, making maps to sacrifice to more. But Houston here has a Dispel to answer it, and this is part of the reason why these water skins are so good. I mean, Houston was willing to just pass the turn, not even use them, and now that they cast this Dispel, they just get to untap it. So a lot of mana on Houston's side, but again, no land drop is interesting. Especially after cycling the landscape, kind of telling me with these 2 water skins, I've got all the mana I need.
Yeah, I think so. He just wants to keep. He just wants to keep as many points of interaction open as he possibly can at any given time. So I can see.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Hardcast Fairy Macabre. What you gonna do about that?
So we brought in the Fairy Macabre. So that's an answer to some of the Archaeomancer shenanigans that occur, which is pretty sweet. So. All right, let's see what we find off of these Augur Boluses. We found an Ephemerate.
Ephemerate, there we go. Now that's some action.
At least it didn't brick. That's the best thing we could have.
Oh yeah, Ephemerate's better.
We watched it last round, fire off and hit nothing. So there was Carson
Augur Bolas. Look at the bottom 3 cards of your library.
Oh man, we're coming across for 2 with this.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here's that mid-range backup plan, I guess.
Just cast our friends.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
Yeah. Now, what do you think is more of a show of power, the hardcast Fairy Macabre or the hardcast Simian Spirit Guide?
I've hardcast a fair amount of Simian Spirit Guides in my time.
Oh, there we go. Breath Weapon and a Scred being found off the Augur Bolas and taking the Scred makes sense. But yeah, this Ephemerate on the Augur Bolas is just going to represent a lot of cards.
Ooh, we found the Archaeomancer.
And another Ephemerate.
That we unfortunately have to put on the bottom. But
yeah. But who needs Archaeomancer when you've got Augur Bolas to turn your Ephemerate into a 1-mana draw 2?
I mean, that's true. Oh, is that another water skin in the hand too?
Quite possibly.
I think that is. I'm pretty sure of that. Interesting. Yeah, it is another water skin. Yeah, that's okay. So triple water skin.
There we go. Yeah, who needs lands when you've got Bender's water skin? Oh, yeah, no. Just Ephemerated that this turn, so the Augur Bolas is not allowed to attack. Yes, this is my phone that I am unlocking. Here you are, sir. Sorry about that. Oh, another Lembus. And
just gonna keep grinding.
Yeah, Houston, I think, is okay with this. He's just like, you can draw as many cards as you want. As long as you're not really doing anything that is particularly threatening, it's okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think one thing
Colony
that
Garden.
Houston does have to be careful of, and I'm not necessarily sure how aware of this life gain deck he is,
Mm-hmm.
but as the longer that the game goes on, it would be more incentivized to keep open a counterspell at all cost, so he doesn't
Yes.
just lose to a spy.
Sure, yeah. That you're saying just accelerating the natural decking.
Yeah, because like assuming like depending on how long the game goes, if you just deny Houston like any non-land cards, I mean, that's great.
So here's an Ephemerate day. Oh, no, we did find something. Okay.
Found a preordain.
Not bad. Just continuing to churn. Man, it is. These Bender's water skins are doing some real work.
heavy
I mean,
lifting.
for having 3 lands in play this whole game, Houston is spending probably 6 mana a turn. They are putting in work.
Yeah, they are.
On another preordain off the rebound, it looked like.
Let's see, how many copies of Ephemerate is Houston playing today?
And
let's find out, shall we?
casting
That's
one
2
of
already
them.
gone, so that...
Oh, there's another one. I would bet at least 3.
my guess would be 4. The full
4.
4.
The full 4, very nice. And the full 4 Mole Drifter as well. So
a man after my own heart.
very interested in doing this thing, drawing cards.
I'd have to say that I am also interested in drawing cards every turn.
And there's a preordain. All right. And yeah, I mean, Waterskin looking real good so far this game. And
Yeah, it's
now,
been pretty impressive.
oh, here we go. The beatdown begins. Augur of Bolas getting in
comes in.
there. Deciding, I don't need you back to block that
No, we're not.
plant.
No attacks.
Oh.
We decided better against that.
Okay. Respecting the plant, I see.
Go. We get to untap some water skins.
All right. We're here on end step. Another Fanatical Offering, sacrificing Limbus.
Crazy. I guess what
Bobby
it does.
trying to draw some cards.
Shuffles in.
It shuffles in.
We're gonna
Which will be met by a counterspell, I
Is that what
believe.
that is?
Yes, I believe that is a Doctor Strange counterspell from Magicon something or other.
It could have fooled me. I have no idea.
What? You seem like a big Doctor Strange fan.
I've watched one of them in theaters.
You are Doctor Strange.
Probably. I am Benedict Cumberbatch.
So that will be met with the counterspell, no drawing cards, because on the one hand, you know, Houston is kind of okay with Bobby just, you know, doing whatever, playing card, you know,
Exactly.
playing spell bombs, drawing cards, as long as he's not threatening a kill. But on the other hand, he does want to end this game at some point or another, because as we saw so much in the brute scale meta, if you let Bobby sit there indefinitely, eventually he'll just stack his hand where it's like, I've got my 3 combo cards and duress, protection. If you let him spend too much time stacking his hand, he will just, you know, have enough in there to be able to overcome all your counterspells and your screds. So sooner or later, Houston is interested in turning things sideways.
See a copy of that green card I was talking about, that Sheltering Word.
Oh, there we go.
Let's get Sheltering
Yeah,
Word up
another
on this
one
screen.
of the protection spells. Helter Skeltering Word.
I can't spell today. This is unfortunate.
Sheltering
I still
Word.
can't spell.
Sheltering Word. Okay, hold on. We got something. Is this a Mole Drifter? Is this
That
like
is
an
a
F&M
Mole Drifter.
promo?
Yeah, it's an F&M promo.
Very
Mole Drifter.
nice.
That is
Hard
I
cast.
do like that one.
Which makes sense. We've already seen a lot of the Ephemerates used.
All right, there's Sheltering Word for you.
we
Target creature
go.
you control gains hexproof until end of turn, and you gain life equals with toughness.
Oh, very nice. So it doubles as an additional outlet to gain infinite life. That's a very highly specific card that is extremely good for this highly specific deck.
Yes. So you have double ways to do it.
Very cool. And now, what do you think? Is this Mole Drifter about to get in front of the Fairy Macabre?
I mean, that's kind of a good place for it to be. I think you're just getting in there with the Fairy Macabre.
Yeah.
Like, what else are you doing?
Man, Houston with a lot of cards in hand and still only 3 lands in play.
That is a bit much.
That is interesting. I mean, we saw him cycle the landscape and choose not to play it earlier. There's no reason to hold lands other than that, is there? There's no balance in Houston's deck, is there?
No, God, Lord, no. I wish balance. I love it.
Do you? Do you wish balance was legal?
I'm not legal in this format, but I love casting a balance. It'd be very good with those Bender's water skins, you know, those artifacts you got.
Mm-hmm. All right, going for another Fanatical Offering now that Houston is tapped out. This one is somewhat likely to resolve.
What in the world is that?
What? The token? Probably
Oh.
a map.
Oh, okay.
I
Yes, I believe that's what that is.
I can't read
I'm
it.
going to assume that that's a map token.
But
it seems like a safe assumption.
I don't see another map token.
Are we going to map onto this Fairy Macabre?
Discarding a hand size.
Discarding a rides into hand size? Interesting.
Yeah, that should tell you something. That well, if the missed land drop wasn't any indication, Houston's hand is all gasoline.
Yes. Is that?
Let's see. Bobby, I see, has the Sagu Wilding in hand and a lot of cards of his own.
He just gonna pass the turn.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, probably building towards that kind of game state that I was mentioning earlier. Just all right. I'm going to try and assemble a hand that will hold as many protection and interaction spells as I can and go for one big turn that we're going to build to. So I think now Houston is somewhat interested in brought in the Goliath Paladin. There we go.
Well, that's a way to close the game. I guess you give them an opportunity to not just sit there around forever.
Also, a fourth land drop. What turn is it? 10 or whatever, and we're finally finding our fourth land. Which is, sounds like a game you're losing horrifically, but these Bender's Water Skins have just been very, very impressive. Some would say it's the best card in the deck. I think that was the official stance of some in this room. But yeah, you talk about interested in closing the game swiftly. Here comes my personal favorite mechanic of all time, the initiative.
Every Pauper player's favorite mechanic of all time. Of course.
Ooh, we're busting it out. Oh, minty fresh. Oh, it's a big one. Nice.
Oh, there's duress number 1.
All right.
Let's get started here.
Duress number 1. Does that might be an indication that Bobby says, okay, I'm going to lose to this initiative sooner rather than later. Now's the time to get this party started.
Oh, my goodness. Houston's hand is stacked with stuff.
Yeah, I see. Let's see. Torch the Tower, a couple
There's a Fang Flames next to it.
Okay. This is why Duress is so good in these creature combo decks against your traditional control decks is can't really respond to it. If it eats a counterspell, great, which it appears to do. I mean, that's, you traded 1 mana for their 2 mana, and you were interested in getting that counterspell out of their hand anyway. So, Torch the Tower on the Fairy Macabre to potentially protect the initiative. We have that Muldrifter back, but if Bobby has a way to get it out of here, then could potentially take the initiative with it.
Let's see.
That's interesting. That's
all right. Nothing else.
Nothing else. Okay.
I guess he just kind of wants to burn him of interaction as much as he can.
Yeah. So now, are we cowards or barbarians today?
On whose side?
On Houston's side. Which path of this initiative do you think he's about to go down?
Oh, the game has to end.
We're barbarians today.
We're 100% going to have to
2 counters on this Muldrifter looks pretty good right now.
When your dude has Vigilance, too.
Oh, that too.
The Paladin has Vigilance. That is not something to mess around with. It's going to become like a 5/7 or something like that. Isn't it like a 3? Wow. It's like a 3/6 when it comes into play, I believe.
Gotcha. Yeah, I believe it's a 3/6.
I believe it's a 3/6. Yes.
Base.
We can make that.
Yeah, happen. Going down that left side, putting 2 counters on the big vigilance creature, or you might diversify your portfolio. Nope, just going for a big guy that will, having vigilance on your added power and toughness is quite good here. It is in fact a
3/6.
And now we are getting in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
5,
Putting
6, 7,
Bobby down to
11.
Thank you very much. And then, I think Houston's still just content to sit here and go, I got a bunch of gas in my hand. What are you going to do about it?
They both have a bunch of good stuff going on in their hands.
Yeah, very.
To be fair, Houston is closing the game out pretty quickly here over the next.
Yeah.
I think that's lethal damage on the table next turn.
I believe I saw at a Sheltering Word and 2 Duresses in Bobby's hand. Yeah. So potentially, if they have the combo now, I think
he's just missing the creatures. Actually,
yeah, I think he's got all the Sagu Wilding. He's got everything in the world to protect the combo, but might just be missing one of the. I mean, that is one of the weaknesses of a 3-card combo compared to 2 or God forbid 1 is you draw 3 different kinds of cards.
Ooh, what's a 1-card combo? What we got there? The initiative, is that a 1-card combo?
Some would say
it does combine your ability to win the game.
It's like a combine to your opponent's face. Anyway, here is Sagu Wilding being cast for Roost Seek to go find another basic.
Glad you knew what that was called.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've played some.
I've played a lot of them, but I
Sagu
do not
Wildings.
remember what actually the name of the cards are.
Have some decorum.
Okay.
So finding a basic and then passing, and now Houston's doing something.
Right, okay, just get the plant token out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, I think Houston sees blood in the water.
Oh yeah, just trying to get this game over with.
Yeah, which
as
is
quickly as possible.
Definitely where you want to be against the combo deck, because that is generally how you try and beat decks like this. It's pressure plus interaction. I think we've got the interaction covered, and now with this Goliath Paladin beating down, we are working on the pressure part.
All right, we're gonna gain. Looks like we're gonna gain 1 life and protect this thing.
Yep. Yeah. We've got a reader, which certainly no, I would be. Not too often you see Sheltering Word cast. I got
a set of these ready to go.
I was anticipating a Fanatical Offering to get some value out of this plant, but no. This
well, 3 of them are already gone.
Yeah, well, you might find the 4th because, without this plant in the way, the 5 damage from the initiative would mean Houston would have lethal this turn. Initiative. Let's see. I see. Yeah, that Fang Flames. I think he just goes for it here.
On the token? Oh yeah, I mean, it's a sorcery speed removal spell. It's not getting any better necessarily.
Sure.
Because trap should just kill them.
Fang Flames is a sorcery.
Yeah, I'm saying like with trap like on the table, like trap should kill them.
Yeah, but need to get this plant boy out of the way first. This is a very cute little token.
Little piggy bank.
Little piggy bank.
At least that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Notably, not the Magic the Gathering card, Piggy Bank. That is an uncommon from Duskmourn.
That is, in fact. It's a Vintage Cube playable card.
Vintage Cube playable is a good way to put it. All right, so we've got Archaeomancer getting Scred, perhaps.
Oh, Archaeomancer? Okay. This should probably close things up here if I had to take a guess.
Unless we have another protection spell for the pig.
We have the Ephemerate available already for the Archaeomancer. That's pretty good.
All right.
Let's see. Houston decides to fire. Yeah,
here's the Fang Flames.
Yeah, we're just gonna fire off the Fang Flames here. It's a sorcery, so it's not gonna get any better.
Is that what that is? Yeah. Poor little pig.
We're just gonna move. We're gonna move on to game 3. I think the pressure is just mounted a little too much.
Yeah. So, I think we got to see a pretty decisive win in both games for both players. Bobby with essentially a turn 3 combo kill, and then Houston really never felt like he was in danger that game.
No, you said lots of points of interaction.
Yeah,
like at any time.
Bobby just didn't even have a chance to go for it.
There was none of the creatures were available to do the combo. So yeah.
Man, I just keep Bender's Waterskin. That was like 12 turns in a row with just 3 lands in play, which you tell somebody like, oh yeah, I didn't hit my 4th land drop till turn 7,000. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. No, I crushed that game.
It's like, no, a triple water vendor skin or whatever. That card is very sick.
That's very, very cool technology.
Now, for those not in the know,
Bender's Waterskin.
Oh, yeah. Bender's Waterskin.
Yes, is a Manalith variant from Avatar. 3 mana colorless, taps for a mana of any color, but you get to untap it during each player's untap step. The more opponents you have, the better it gets.
That is true, because you get to get more untaps out of it. And are you promoting the idea of playing multiplayer Magic here? Is that what you're doing?
I guess, yeah. Isn't that what Top 8 is? It's an 8-person game. That was my impression. Spender's Waterskins are going to look really good when you can tap them 8 times a turn cycle.
Ooh, get so much mana.
But yeah, this I think it's definitely made an impression in the Jeskai Ephemerate deck since it came out. Some people go back and forth between that and the freshly unbanned Bonders ornament. But if you are playing the Bender's Waterskin, there are people, I think, tend to build their decks to maximize it, which is possibly why you see the full 4 Ephemerate. Scred, Preordain, like just loading up on as many 1-mana spells as possible. So on turn 3, you can cast it, cast your Preordain or whatever, and then untap it and still have interaction up for 1 mana.
Oh, yes. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to support Pauper EDH. That's what it is.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much.
The
I appreciate
PDH
it.
community.
PDH.
Yeah, we have several actually people in the room that are PDH enjoyers.
Yeah. You ever played some PDH?
Personally, no, I have not.
You want to?
I
You don't have to
I'll
answer
be
that.
okay. If the circumstances were correct, sure, I would. If the circumstances were correct. But that's okay. There are tens of us. Love that. Fantastic. I wonder if these players are changing anything up for being on the player on the draw for game number 3.
I don't believe so. I think this is, I guess structurally you could say Bobby on the combo side is a little more interested in trying, leveraging being on the play and just trying to assemble the combo as fast as possible versus being on the draw, being a little more inclined to try and play more of a longer drawn out game. But I don't think you're doing any like deck building changes to accommodate for that. Yeah, I think both players, I don't think either player sideboarded any differently.
All right, I see 2 pieces of the combo coming from Bobby's side.
All right. Both players have kept. All right, off to the races.
Let's go.
Let's see if Houston can go 3 for 3 on cycling Lorien revealed turn 1. Players playing with some speed. Do we have the clock up here? Do we know how much time is left around?
Not.
Probably not a ton. Ooh. Is that an Orzhov Basilica?
That is, in fact, an Orzhov Basilica.
Oh, man. Bobby making some... Oh, there we go. 3 for 3 on Lorien revealed. But yeah, Bobby making a strong metagame call into the Utopia Sprawl incentivized room, some might say, playing the bounce land. Very good on the play. Not so much on the draw. You end up having to discard a hand size. It can be a little bit awkward. So.
It can be, yeah.
But 2 mana from 1 card, still pretty good.
Duress here. That's going to produce some protecting.
Yeah.
So you can force through your combo a little bit easier.
Yeah. I wonder if... okay, so Bobby's just going to say go. I wonder if, compared to game 1 where they just probably knew they had the combo on turn 3 and just ran out their creatures ASAP, wonder if they're more interested in kind of playing more of a patient game and waiting until they can force it through and just cast all their creatures in 1 turn.
That's what I think that's what I would imagine doing here.
And Houston here is doing exactly what I was just saying with the Bender's Waterskin. Tap out for it, tapping out for it, play the Preordain and untapping, and now you have Scred or Torch the Tower up.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful looking card.
The Waterskin's been impressive. I don't know where I would exactly land on the Waterskin versus Bonder's Ornament debate.
Yeah, we have more seasoned scholars in the room to weigh in.
Yeah, we have Thomas played the Jeskai deck during Pauper Genesis.
Yeah, so here we go. Bobby firing off a Duress. So see like Counterspell, Scred,
and a Preordain.
And a Preordain. Back row is Plains Landscape Muldrifter.
Correct.
So at the very least, 2 points of interaction. Although notably, only the Scred is up right now. Okay, still taking the Counterspell. So that Bobby probably not going for it this turn.
The damage-based removal spells don't really do anything in this matchup.
Yes.
From Bobby's side.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. It's a cool piece of being able to play this particular style of creature combo deck.
Right. Yeah, and especially given all the cards he could have brought in that are essentially damage-based removal protection spells, you're much less concerned about the Screds as you are the Counterspell, which you don't really have interaction for outside of these Duresses, and it's part of why Duress is so good in these decks, especially in these matchups against the Counterspell decks.
Exactly.
So someone's thinking,
Let's
see. So that is the Nomads
we have the
Encore. Is that
double Encore? Yeah, it is double Encore.
Okay. So
so we know for that one of them is likely to make it another turn.
Yeah, which makes sense why Counterspell was taken. Okay, I don't care about your Scred if I've got a backup Nomads anyway.
Yeah.
And so now the question is, what is Houston interested in doing this turn? Evoking Muldrifter? Is that, It's kind of
could
probably start with the Preordain.
It depends just like, how much does he fear being comboed on this upcoming turn.
Oh, the hand is up. Is this certainly not going to pass? I think given the lack of interaction now in his hand, he's probably interested in casting the Preordain first to dig for something specific.
Yeah, because the opponent was scared of counterspell.
Right.
The previous turn, do you just dig for another counterspell?
Yeah, because if you play a land, you have enough mana to Preordain plus evoke the Muldrifter, and then untapping the Bender's Waterskin will give you 2 mana up on your opponent's turn. Again, very nice card there. Okay, so we're starting off 1. I believe this is the Preordain.
Here's the Preordain to start it off. Let's see what we can find.
Torch the tower and land. Oh, Dispel.
Dispel actually does stop both halves of either of the actual combo.
So yeah,
pieces.
You love when your opponent goes top. Yeah.
He has another land drop to make too.
So now, do we also go for the Muldrifter? Oh, going for the torch now.
Go straight for the torch, the tower.
Okay.
Just don't even give him an opportunity to protect it at all.
Sure.
I like that. That seems pretty good.
And then passing the turn. So proactively clearing out the board on Bobby's side, but I don't believe Houston has any more interaction at this point, right? We know there's a Dispel on top of the library.
Yes. But we've removed 2 of the guys that allow you to do the thing.
Right.
So he probably feels a little bit safer.
Sure. Is that the blue-white dual land?
It is.
Okay.
Floodplain.
So potentially holding up a landscape cycle now, I believe.
Could do it with the water skin, yeah.
Yeah. As opposed to playing out the Muldrifter and kind of, leaving only 1 mana up on your opponent's turn.
All right. This is Task Force, I believe, is the card.
Alrighty.
I think that's the card. I believe so. Let's
is this one of the big booty guys or one of the targeting guys?
I have to remind myself a moment. Is this Task Force?
All right. And
it is Task Force. It is when it becomes the target of a spell or ability. It's +0/+3.
Oh, okay.
So no damage-based removal is basically ever going to kill this thing.
Sure. Cycling the
already
landscape
starts
there.
off
And okay, here we go. Interested in hard casting the Muldrifter.
It just starts off as a 1/3 as well.
Yeah, very, very difficult to kill with Screds or bolts or what have you.
Yeah, the Rides In is kind of your biggest one, but he's already discarded the Ride. Well, that was last game,
sorry. Oh, yeah.
Rides In
okay. Nothing from Bobby. A little bit of a tap outage moment for Houston, but Bobby, does not have enough at this point to want to go for anything.
No, but he does have protection spells, so he can at least stop something terrible from occurring here.
Sure. Muldrifter getting there with the beats.
Just needs to find a way to target it a bunch. Once again.
What are the odds? Secretly backdoor into inside out combo with this task force. With all that toughness going around. All right, here is an Archaeomancer, and now we're really cooking.
Ooh.
I'll be probably not too happy to see that. Just guaranteed to get some action back in hand and no spell bomb in play to disrupt.
It probably just cycles this landscape, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, hoping for...
Found another offering.
Getting back Counterspell, that seems pretty good. And yeah, Water Skin. So we know Counterspell's in hand, and we know Dispel was drawn. We saw that on the Preordain. Going for another Cycle Landscape. And yeah, Houston feels pretty in control right now.
I would
kind of
imagine
where they want to be.
Yeah, I mean, now he gets to start flying over with the Muldrifter.
Yeah.
Getting in some good beats to put the clock on, because the clock is not going to last forever. So we'll attack for 2 in the And
probably just doesn't need to tap out or not even tap out, just, use very much of their mana on their turn anymore. Just, now that we've got the combination of potentially an Archaeomancer loop and Muldrifter attacking the air, the pressure's on Bobby to, okay, do something now. Make me,
second Muldrifter.
Here we go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Just
gas
cut
up that hand.
Cut that clock in half.
Oh, is that a breath weapon and another Muldrifter?
Ooh. Wow.
Crazy. Let's go. Okay, there's another task force. So you at least have something to pitch to the Fanatical now that you aren't super sad about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still with 3 mana up, so Counterspell and Dispel would be pretty hard to fight through. This breath weapon does is just a one-sided Plague Wind, but not really the way you want it to be right now.
Correct. You were more hoping to get some Nomad Encores and things of that nature.
All right, 3 mana.
What do we come up with here? Another task force? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to try to do a little... I should probably sack it on the end of turn, on the end of the
Fanatical Offering.
Fanatical Offering.
Sure. You think Houston bites and counters that Fanatical Offering?
That's a good question. Probably not.
Yeah.
He probably only want to counters the cards that could just kill him.
Sure. Yeah, because we've definitely got a swift clock now.
Well, 4 damage a turn going on here.
Yeah, those some cool Muldrifters.
Three more turns available currently as things stand.
Yeah. Oh, is this another one? Yeah, baby.
Number 3. Let's go. Man, if he only found the 4th one, that would make my day.
Man.
For the best number of Muldrifters.
Absolutely. Bounty next time, maybe?
At least it's my favorite number of Muldrifters.
Your favorite.
I don't know if it's the best or not, but it is my favorite. That's for sure.
Yeah, if you were playing this deck right now, you would be on the full 4 Ephemerate, 4 Muldrifter.
Probably. I might play 3 Ephemerate, but...
Oh, come on. It's so good.
Oh, we have an actual thing that we can use to sack.
There we go. Yeah. Much more interested in sacrificing Wee Little Piggy Bank. And here come those Muldrifters. Yeah, Bobby down to 6, so threatening lethal next turn.
Yeah.
This Fanatical Offering's got to find something pretty good.
Well, we have to find kind of everything.
Let's see, because I know we still have at least 1 Duress. Was that maybe 2 in hand? So maybe just looking for the combo cards now.
Probably.
Okay, so Offering on the stack.
I have an Offering on the stack. Probably there might be Dispel come on through this one.
Yeah, a little bit more narrow. Well, it does counter both of the combo gain life things.
Correct.
And it's free. You get to untap the Bender's Water Skin for whatever that's worth, because this is happening on your own end step.
Correct.
Which is usually where you want to be interacting against your control opponent, but yeah.
Was that first card in Houston's hand? If you can, well, never mind. He shuffled his hand now.
Yeah.
Some blue card. I couldn't quite tell what it was.
Yeah. Is that another Dispel? I see the little bubble looking thing around. Is that Jace? In the Dispel art?
That is Jace from...
Yeah, from Battle for Zendikar.
It is Battle for Zendikar, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and another Fanatical Offering, sacrificing the Task Force. This will also... Yep, there's that other Dispel. Wow. Wow. Just all the answers.
All right, and
another Fanatical Offering. But now you'd have to sacrifice a very real piece of cardboard.
Which you don't really want to get rid of here.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
And that's the thing is, I think countering the first Fanatical Offering is quite good because, they make a map which you can sacrifice to subsequent ones. So stopping that little chain before it even gets started, quite powerful.
Start with a Duress. Let's see how we proceed forward. Is that a Steel Sabotage? Is that what I'm seeing?
Possibly.
I'm curious what the Steel
So
Sabotage
trigger the task force is going to go up to 6 toughness, and there are 8 snow-covered lands in play for Houston.
So if he targets it with the Sheltering Word here, gets another instance of that, and then it'll gain 9 life.
Which is a lot. Sheltering Word, if it resolves, thank you. Players organizing the stack beautifully.
Love a good stack here.
As well as, I believe that is representing the trigger.
That is representing a life or a toughness trigger.
Yeah. because the one from the Scred has resolved already, but not from the Sheltering Word. We just heard our head judge, Austin, call for time in the round. The players here have a little bit of extra time for being on coverage, but it also does not really feel like this game is going to go too much longer one way or the other. So now, another Scred doesn't do it, because that trigger will resolve and the task force will go to 9 toughness. What I assume Houston's thinking about potentially firing off a counterspell on the Sheltering Word or the Duress. What do you think?
I mean, there's another Sheltering Word in the hand.
Yeah.
So could go for another one, but then that's like down 2 pole pieces.
You're saying if the first one's countered?
There's a counterspell in hand. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I think that's what Houston is thinking about right now.
Do you just counter it here?
Yeah, either that or the Duress.
You could. You don't really want the clock to extend any further, which is unfortunate. I think you counter the first Sheltering Word.
Yeah.
I think I would. Given the way that this game is lined up, at least I think I would.
Okay, we are just passing priority, so the Sheltering Word is resolving.
Okay.
Bobby will gain 9 life.
Correct.
And the creature gains hexproof, so the Scred fizzles anyway. Now I've got this Duress on the stack, which will eat the counterspell. Okay, so yeah, Houston a little more interested in preserving information and cards in hand instead of countering the Sheltering Word.
It does add some turns to the clock.
It does. And this is all, on Bobby's turn. Yeah, because this all started with a Duress. Oh, not even getting in there with the task force. But needing to hold back to block the Archaeomancer. It's very understandable.
Especially, I mean, it actually doesn't change the clock, but currently.
Correct. Yeah, 3 turns regardless.
Correct. But there's no real reason to. It's
get in there for one.
Ooh,
here we go. So end step Ephemerate.
That's not a whole lot of Bobby's gonna be able to do about that, I don't believe.
Yeah, Sheltering Word doesn't give Shroud.
No, it does not.
Fatal Sticks. Where's a good old card when you need it? You know? Where's a Vines of Vastwood?
I do love a Vines of Vastwood, big fan. I've heard there were some infect players in the room today.
There are
3 of them, is what you told me.
That is what my lying eyes seem to have seen.
Love that.
Talk about some fast games.
Yeah, they're definitely very quick.
So, yeah, I'm not too sure if Bobby's going to be able to do much about this.
Squee loves Vines of Vastwood. This is news to me.
Wow. Could have been 4. Could have been 4 copies of Infect in this room.
Round 1 was Mono Blue Terror versus Blue Black Fae. And they had Blue Black Terror.
Looks like the other card,
or Blue Black Fae taking that one down.
Is that the other Fanatical offering for Bobby?
That is one more.
Thinking about firing that off now before Archaeomancer can pick up presumably a counterspell.
Correct.
But man, having to sacrifice that task force, it's just really tough. I guess you're just hoping to draw into another task force plus nomads.
The options are running slim.
Yes, because no artifact lands in play. That would actually be pretty nice right now. But obviously that's a pretty selective deck building. This is firing off the other Sheltering Word to gain
add so many turns to the clock.
Yeah,
to gain 12 this time. Let's go up to 27. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's a lot of toughness.
Yes, I'm curious how the rest of the game is supposed to play out, though.
Yeah, presumably, like we said, we just heard time called a minute or two ago, and they have a pretty substantial. Oh no, we're in turns now. Okay.
They had an extra 3 or 4 minutes.
Gotcha. So, if Ephemerate picks up Ephemerate, from the Archaeomancer.
I mean,
Now I don't know if Houston's going to be able to close out fast enough.
if he finds the initiative creature, he should be able to get exactly there.
It would have to be this turn because the 5 life would be on the
Correct.
3rd turn sequence.
Correct. So if he ephemerates the Archaeomancer here, finds like a preordained to dig for the paladin.
Yeah.
And then you still get it back next turn as well.
Yep. So here we go. We see the Ephemerate. Looking for... Oh, Lorien revealed. That, too, is going to draw a lot of cards. We have enough for the initiative? No.
We should have enough mana to do that. We can prevent ourselves from dying. That's
how about
for sure.
2 Screds and...
2 Screds and
a white card? No, I don't believe... Maybe?
I think that was the 4th Ephemerate.
Well... Unfortunately, none of those...
Or no, it is the paladin.
Oh! That's what it was, yeah.
That turn.
Wow.
So if he had actually fired off the preordain, he could actually Goliath Paladin here.
Yeah.
Well, it was the 3rd card, so he wouldn't have actually seen it.
Right. You just have to bottom 2 Screds, which is kind of tough to do.
Yeah, especially when it's like, well, they are
with your opponent on so few cards.
Too.
Yeah, man. Spellbomb here is kind of nice to break up the Ephemerate loop. Oh, yeah, and Alita Steel Touch. Very heads up by Houston bringing those in. Your
spell bombs, yeah.
Yeah, your Archaeomancer loops are pretty
important to your game plan.
Here. All right.
What are we picking up here?
Ephemerate.
Ephemerate itself, yeah.
This is the rebound. Getting in for 6. This is turn 3 now. So Bobby will go to 4, 15.
What are we adding to the table? Yeah,
here's the Goliath Paladin. Yeah.
If you have a... Oh, wait, you just ephemerate this. That actually speeds it up, too.
Yes. So next turn, you can put 2 counters on something, get in there with the Paladin, and then ephemerate it to do another 5.
The deck is thinner.
So, didn't attack with the Archaeomancer because we had to pick up the Ephemerate. So next turn... Yeah. Because we ephemerate. So 8, 9, 10, 11. That will be 6... No, they'll get the 2 counters as well. So 8, 10, 13 plus 5 will be 18 damage.
In theory, this is lethal, assuming that Houston can resolve this Ephemerate or seize the line of ephemerating this.
Yeah, and I believe the only card in Bobby's hand is that Fanatical Offering, which is uncastable
already got
right
a counterspell lined up, ready to go, too.
Yeah.
So he really can just kind of lean into what he wants to do.
Talk about the nick of time.
Yeah, that was a good time to find that card.
So maybe that's what, heads up, firing off the Lorien reveal, digging deeper, knowing that you're getting that Ephemerate back.
Let's see if he sees this lethal line. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Sorry, we have a Limbus coming in.
Limbus resolves.
Oh, that's a good question. Does this Limbus resolve?
Because if you put Bobby...
I think, see if he can figure it out.
Because gaining 2, 18, I think that would be 10, 3. That's still exactly lethal with the initiative by my count. You've got
so you can just let
11 damage on board. The 2 counters puts it to 13. Then 5 from the trap puts you to 18. So technically, the 3 life from the Limbus does not change any of that. But it also does turn on the Fanatical Offering. So that should end this game, assuming it is sequenced the right way.
There it is. Does it? All right, we found the Ephemerate onto the Goliath
and Sub Ephemerate also works.
Correct.
Yep, 2 counters on something else. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because you're just not going to cast this Ephemerate.
Oh, you can do it on the Archaeomancer if you want to.
Oh, yeah, because the Limbus was countered. So, still 16 damage. Oh. So 5 puts him to 10. You don't want to hit the Goliath Paladin.
Nope, we're just going to hit the Archaeomancer, put it back in the hand.
Yeah.
Oh, don't draw that card yet? Yep, we get the 5 life.
There we go.
There it is.
Wow.
That's exactly lethal. That's
Houston is going to...
take this in on turn 5 of turns. What a nail biter.
All according to plan. Houston's armpit's got to be completely dry right now. Never didn't have it. Never sweat at all. Wow, that was very, very impressive.
Houston, I believe, actually top-aided our last Common Ground Cup, I believe, with Mono Blue Fairies.
Wow. That's a it's a pretty different deck, both playing islands and counter spells, but you know, a lot of range here for Houston.
Known Houston for quite a while. Definitely likes his blue decks. Now this is a good choice in the room. I think basically any of the choices of the players. That's the thing about the format. Any deck can win.
Yeah, absolutely. Can win so let's see. It was our D sideboarding.
So we just brought in the Fairy Macabres here.
Oh, is that it? Okay, interesting. I guess figuring we have enough on the protection side anyway, and then Houston bringing in Breath Weapon, Torch Towers, Steel Sabotage, going, oh yeah, that's Steel Sabotage. And the Goliath Paladin, a very heads up call saying, you know, I can get this game under control, then I just need a way to close it out.
Exactly. No, that was exactly.
Yeah, wow. Goliath Paladin, I mean, arguably won both games. I mean, put the pedal to the metal that second game and really helped close it out before
on the last turn
Bobby
so could have found it too.
Yes, that in game 3 as well. Goodness gracious. Yeah, being able to ephemerate it and speed down that dungeon
is very powerful.
Breaking all kinds of speed limits and local regulations, but got to do what you got to do.
Very fantastic stuff from our players, and I'm sure we'll get Houston in here in just a moment.
Yeah,
to do a little winners interview. He's not unfamiliar with coming back here.
Oh yeah, his seat's still warm from the last time he was sitting in it.
The old 6 months ago.
Yeah, right. All right, and I believe did you see the note about doing it over here? Okay, so I will get up momentarily. I believe Thomas is going to fetch Houston.
Once again, I'd like to thank Game Night for having us out here today.
Absolutely, great venue. They fit 100 people in here
comfortably.
Yeah,
I've heard it's comfortable out there.
Absolutely,
so that makes me happy.
It's air conditioned.
I love
this
big
wonderful Nashville summer.
Also want to shout out their event. They're kind of headlining the TOCon. It is being held, I believe, the weekend of the 22nd or the 25th.
Yeah, it is the last weekend of August.
Yes, whatever the last weekend is, I can't remember the date.
Very big Pauper tournament.
There it is, 28th.
There we go. Yes, TEOCon, August 28th to 30th. Huge Pauper tournament. If you are enjoying this, come check it out.
Yep, fantastic. Let's get Houston in here. Let's talk about this. The Jeskai Ephemerate deck.
Let's talk about it.
Let's do it. All right. Very nice. Very clutch there. We were wondering if we could get you down to that, like we're trying to find lethal line for you.
Right.
It's like, oh man, the sheltering word's gonna like really put it out of reach.
Absolutely.
And we were like, oh, if he just like ephemerate or like gets back the like one of his cantrips and tries to find the Goliath Paladin, it should exactly cinch it for exactly lethal damage or very close to lethal damage. So that was really cool to see.
It's wild.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic. So what brought you to playing this deck today?
Well, as you know, I'm a mono blue fairies main, but the mono blue version just isn't really well positioned in the meta.
Right there now.
I've done the blue black a little bit, and I liked it. And I was actually doing that a lot. But Derek Smith, he brought to this idea of the Jeskai deck like a couple months ago, and in other formats, I played Jeskai Control, and so I played once with the Bender's Waterskin card, and I was like, yes,
Sold.
This is what I'm gonna get some reps in with. So that's what I've been doing. Absolutely.
Hell yeah. I think it's a solid choice. I know Thomas played it for Pauper Genesis as well, so I know it's good there. Fantastic. How did you feel going into that matchup?
Well, shock and awe game one. Tying on turn 2, 3, whatever it was. But talking to Bobby in between the games or whatever, super, super great guy. I hope he does great. Talked about some Italian players that we watch and stuff that have similar infinite life.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh yeah, I don't have outs to this game one. And so going into game 2, kind of siding some removal, keep some counter spells up, try to develop the mana and things like that. Because if it goes late, I'm going to have the card draw and stuff. And I think that's what we saw. And then game 3 was wild. Like you said, I just got Loring revealed back. Knew I had to draw a bunch of cards to find the Paladin, and my game plan was just ephemerate it and just try to go through the dungeon and get the damage that way.
That's exactly lined up just perfectly. Fantastic. Well, hell yeah, dude. Sick games in the match, and good luck with the rest of the day.
Yeah, thank you.
Sweet. And we'll be back soon with round number 3 of the Common Ground Cup.
Thanks.